What's up? It's Deangelo, aka Muscle Evans. I'm on the block with KASHVISIONTV.
I'm on the block.
DJ and Cash.
All right, yo, what's good? I'm here with Deangelo Evans, aka Muscles. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So, I want you to introduce yourself to my people. Like, tell me where you from, where you grew up at.
From Durham, North Carolina. Sound a little country, but from Durham, North Carolina. Grew up and raised all over North Carolina. I trained in Danville, Virginia.
All right, so where did you spend like majority of your childhood? Did you say you was in Durham most of the time, and then you was in Greensboro for a period of time?
All over. Damn.
You say all over? All over?
All over.
All right, so in Durham, how was it staying in Durham?
A little rough. Yeah, a little rough. Just like any other hood.
All right, so how would that compare to Greensboro?
I want to say it's a big difference. It's just, I know a little bit more people in Greensboro.
Okay. So when you was in Greensboro, I know that you were like into a lot of different sports. I see that you was in like football, you was wrestling. So which one of the two did you like the most?
I did football starting out, wrestling when I got to high school, and I did track when I didn't know any of the other sport to do.
Okay.
So yeah, 3 sports. If I didn't have football workouts over the summer, I did AAU basketball.
Okay, so football, wrestling, track, and basketball. All right, so out of those 4, which one did you like the most?
I like wrestling because I went to college for it.
Okay, so what part of wrestling did you like? Like what made
I
it?
like the one-on-one aspect of it. So if I lose, it's because I didn't work hard enough.
Okay.
I couldn't blame nobody else. So that's what made me like it.
All right. We need you to speak up just a little bit for me. Yeah. So with wrestling, how did that lead you to wrestle at Everett? How did you get into Everett?
We was doing college campus tours. So Everett popped up. It was just down the street from the crib. Drove up there. It took about an hour. I liked the campus, the community, the aura. So, and then Avery, they just started their wrestling program. So I just left making history at Smith. Now I'm going into making history in college, being one of the few wrestlers starting off at Avery.
Okay, so I know like in college they have like a nutritionist. You got a strict diet. You got a strict workout. So it was like that, even though the program was just starting out.
Yeah, we had a D1 coach, so he knew what it took. We went from 1 practice a day to 2 to sliding 3 in there a day. So he wanted to make the wrestling program like jump. So yeah, just threw me off.
You good.
Nah. He just we had a D1 wrestling coach, so he knew what it took. You know what I'm saying, to be great, but that wasn't everybody goes in college.
Yeah. So, what weight class did you wrestle when you went to college?
Wrestled at 160, around the 160, 150 weight class. Wherever you put me around there.
Okay. So, who were some of those inspirations? Like, I know when I wrestled in high school, I looked up to Jordan Burroughs. Like, that was a major person that I looked up to. So, same for you?
Jordan Burroughs was somebody like the goal that you want to reach.
Yeah.
That aspect was like, okay, if you do these steps, you'll reach possibly this accomplishment. Because everybody got different goals.
Yeah.
But now all I looked at was the people in my weight in my wrestling room. John wrestled at App University. Actually 2 or 3 time All-American. D went to Campbell, then went to App. Who else wrestled with me? Even the younger guys, Josh, my head coach, Joe, call him Joe. So yeah, just people my weight. You know what I'm saying? That's about it.
Okay, so what are some of the things you took from them? Like, what are some life lessons that they taught you that stuck with you?
What did I take from them?
Yeah.
Man, a lot. Hard work, dedication. Look, you gotta cry before you know what I'm saying, before you can cry before you get something like actually done. And if you do cry, you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody there to save you. It's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just a few. Another one was man, I just didn't want to be the last one out of the bunch doing that.
Yeah.
So we all went to college though. That was a good accomplishment, but different path.
Okay. So just staying strong, you know what I'm saying? That tough love aspect.
Dead above the water.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I understand that one. So when you wrestled, like, what was your favorite move? What was your go-to?
Hip toss.
Hip toss.
Hip toss.
Why was it the hip toss?
It's just something quick, and everybody, when your feet go flying in the air, it ain't nothing better.
Yeah. And then you could do.
Hey, look, take me to the airport.
Okay. So besides the hip toss, what would you say was your next one?
I like double leg.
Double leg takedown.
Double leg. I got that from Girl to Bro. I really took that into ignition. Another one, John showed me after a while was John and Corey. Ankle snaps.
Okay. Yeah, ankle snap is pretty smooth.
Yeah, and a cradle. So just work that into my little play.
Okay, so when you was at Averett, I seen an interview where you were saying that you was trying to find something to do in the off season to keep you in shape, to make you know what I'm saying, and stay on it.
Yeah, did your homework.
Yeah. I do a lot of research before I come.
Homework, okay.
Yeah. So is this how you found? That's how you found Lux?
Yeah, I actually found Lux after my first year of college.
Okay.
I came across him, walked in the gym. It was a little bit less equipment than this. Came in, talking trash off the rip. He asked me one question, man, why you want to fight? I said, I'm good at, you know what I'm saying, causing destruction, I guess.
Yeah.
So he questioned me on that. Some light skin, some short dude came in. Brown skin, he had a low face. I'm like, he said, you gotta spar him. I'm like, spar? Like, well, you gotta fight him. Like, all right, you gotta tell me twice.
Yeah.
So I get in there and I sparred. Let's just say that end how I wanted to end, you know?
Okay.
So, I took a knee, hit me one time. It was 30 seconds. I remember like it was yesterday. I threw all I had for 30 seconds. He punched me one time in my stomach. And I took a knee. I started praying. I'm like, this sport ain't for me. So after that, I just didn't like that feeling. The feeling of feeling defeated.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I stayed. I hate feeling defeated.
Okay, so you want to get your face back, kind of.
I wouldn't necessarily get my face back if this is like, if another man can take your joy or your, you know what I'm saying, something away from you.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't feel like you ain't no man.
Right.
And so I made a goal. I said, yo, I want what you got plus more. It was 9-0. I'm 11-0 now.
Yeah.
So I got what I came for when I said that. So I feel like as a man, your word is your honor.
Yeah.
So back that up. So now I'm on I'm on to the more part.
Okay. So take me through your first fight. How did you prepare for that? Like from that moment of you sparring, getting hit, taking your knee, learning, to the moment you in the ring for your first fight. How did you prepare for all that?
Nothing. ain't nothing to prepare you for that. I mean, it is. It's just a nervous system, mental thing.
Yeah.
When they say the battle is really, I think 85 or 80% mental or 75, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I don't really base it off of that. It's really based off of mental though. But it's just the crowd, you don't want to be embarrassed. It's like, can I take a punch if he hit me hard? You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff. And it's my first time fighting. So I was like, I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
So how was the weight training from? How was the weight training from?
Coach, do it.
how was the weight training from, or like not even weight training, but just physical training from wrestling to boxing? How did that translate?
Not too much. Just leg workouts. Of course, you got to keep that up to par. Just eye coordination. The leg workouts, of course. Eye coordination. Other than that, it's just throwing punches.
Okay. So, how hard was it, or how hard is it to prepare for fights where your opponent may not have a lot of footage? I know, like when y'all starting out, you know what I'm saying, some people may not have a lot of fight videos or videos of them working it out in the ring. So how do you prepare for somebody that you don't really get to see that of?
You gotta prepare yourself all across the board. Counter punches, power punches, boxes. So when you do get in that firefight, you know what I'm saying, it's like second nature.
Yeah.
So, hey, when you gotta train how you fight, and then when you fight, it's just easy as pie, because it's war. Really.
Yeah.
It's war. I ain't about to send, as a coach, you shouldn't send your soldier into war unprepared.
Right.
So if you send me in that ring, you should have all the equipment that you need to win that battle.
So you just saying that in those moments you just got to prepare as much as possible.
Hey, for everything. That's for any fight.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Okay. So I know, like, for me, when I'm working out or I'm doing something physical, I like to listen to music. So like, who are some big artists that you listen to when you training and getting ready for a match or just training in general?
Got that boy Luther Vandross, you know what I'm saying? Him, Erykah Badu. Yeah, old school be jumping.
Yeah.
It just depends on the vibe.
Okay.
You know? If you need something done and like a painful way, of course you got young music, NBA. If you having a smooth day, of course I might throw on some Deangelo.
Okay.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Something smooth, but yeah, just off the rip, just some young boy, probably some Key Lock.
Okay, so when you in the ring, right? Let's say you in the ring, right? And you finna the bell done rung, you already started boxing. What's going through your mind? Like, can you hear the crowd? Are you tuned out? You only listen to you only can hear your coach when he talking? Like, how's that moment when you in the ring?
I mean, that comes with like training and practice. Like, you gotta know how to be all tuned in. You supposed to be locked in on the fight at the same time, only to tone out one voice.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you at a party, you lost, your mama coming trying to find you. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what your mama sound like.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Okay. So, like, when you boxing, are you talking yourself through it as you moving, like in your head, or you just?
Nah, because if you thinking, you ain't fighting.
Right. So it's just instinctive, right?
They gotta be on instinct. That's why you train.
Okay. I like that answer. That's a good answer. So how did you get the name Muscles? Like, obviously,
my coach gave it to me.
Okay.
In the gym. Took the shirt off. I think I was like 2. I think I was. Not gonna quote it. I still had my wrestling shape, so I was still a little bulky, Then when I toned down, you got muscle.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so that's your name, muscle. I'm like, all right.
And you liked it, you just stuck with it.
I can't argue with him as a coach.
Yeah. It's marketable. It's real marketable, man. It's real marketable. So, I see you managed by White Owl Boxing. Wise Owl. I'm sorry. I said White Owl. Wise Owl. That's what I meant. I got it written down. I don't know why I said that. How did that come about? How did you meet them?
I was in Greensboro sparring, and my manager, Lamont, was in the building. He's like, man, he looked like a fighter, but I ain't never seen him fight. Mm-hmm. And so one day the heavyweights were sparring in the gym, and I was talking trash like usual. I'm like, y'all get some smoke today, or y'all scared?
Yeah.
He's like, man, throw your shit on. I'm like, all right. And I sparred 4 heavyweights that day. And he talked to me after the sparring session. He was like, man, are you managed by anybody? I said, man, you're nice. He said, but you could be better. I said, you think I'm nice now? I said, but I'm just starting now.
Right.
And that was a year ago.
Okay.
So I told him I'm still developing because I'm new at the sport still. I said, yo, come to my next sparring session to record everything I do. He sent it to my manager over there in LA, got me a plane ticket, flew me out to LA, I sparred Mean Machine. As soon as I touched down, Brandon Adams, and then after that, he loved me ever since.
Okay. So it was a smooth relationship. So how has that relationship grown, and how much have you grown in that year's time since you signed or you talked with him, and then now, like how's that growth look?
I mean, the relationship is good. Of course, every relationship got their ups and downs, but it's a good relationship.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't trade it for anything else because I like people who try. If you try and you try to understand who I am,
right?
Cool. I can rock with that.
Okay.
I can rock with that.
So I know we talked about the wrestlers you looked up to when you was wrestling. So who are some of the boxers that you look up to now?
Ooh. That's a little tricky question. Nah, but same thing as wrestling. Anybody that train me, give me any detail. Luck, number one. He's a former fighter. I don't know his record. Drew Carell, Joseph Jackson. Another one that gave me some game. J1. Woods, I believe. Who else? Brandon Adams, all the way from LA, definitely a dope teacher. Other than that, Shotgun. Who else gave me some game, man? Just people locally, man, because you do got good fighters, just don't get the exposure they need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is some good advice that somebody has given you when it pertains to this sport? Like all those people you just named.
Get in and get out. That's all of them said. Because no matter how much you love the game don't really love you back.
Right.
So yeah. Just how, because it's just like football. It's a constant rotation. Just how the best lead, somebody else gonna take their spot. That's how I look at it. So I'm gonna do my best for however long I'm in this sport. I'll give it my all.
Okay.
And then I'm out.
So how hard is it for you? Because I know like a lot of boxers when they get into the sport, they get into it early, like young age. So how hard was it for you to come in when you in college trying to get into the sport? You know what I'm saying, compared to them?
It's with anything, man. Time. Before, I think I started at 19 and went pro around 23 or 22. 3 years of just training, on and off though, because I was working. So on and off.
So you do boxing full time now? Like this is your
full time
thing. Okay. So, I see that you're a father. You got two beautiful children.
Yeah.
How does that relationship work with your children when you're trying to pursue something like this? I know this take up a lot of your time.
Oh yeah, definitely take up a lot of time. So whenever I get back in town, whenever I got the time, I do call, check in. When I'm in town, I definitely don't get them because I don't know how long I'll be in town. However long I'll be in town for it, if I can get them, I will.
Okay. Have they ever went with you when you travel to a match?
Yes. I try not to do it, not far away.
Okay.
Like LA, of course. A little bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
But somewhere local or probably like an hour or two away, yeah. Like when I fought in South Carolina, I believe I fought both of them.
Okay.
I fought in Greensboro, that was local. I came to that one. Danville, I came to that one. So, yeah, whenever I'm local-wise, I'm ready.
So you try to keep them from not traveling as much. You want them to stay.
Yeah, I want to, of course, but as much as I'm moving and I gotta work, you know what I'm saying, me juggling with them, and I don't really trust nobody else watching over. You know, they just like me. They got a mind of their own.
Right.
They gonna say what they want.
Okay. So I know that's one of the hardships, but what is some more hardships that come with this sport that we don't see on the outside looking in?
When they say you really your own boss, you really are. You can't, like, your schedule changes.
Okay.
No fun. No funerals. I ain't celebrate my birthday. I think it was one of my family members passed away. I didn't go to the funeral because I got to fight.
Okay.
So it cuts out a lot of stuff, but I wouldn't necessarily say it come with the game. You just got to know you're not a funeral person. Like, I'm not an outside guy.
Yeah.
I don't like to drink, party. I don't like to know a lot of people. I like my circle small. Any friend could be a friend of me. So I definitely stand 10 toes on that one. So yeah, man, it's a give and take. You just gotta know yourself.
Okay. So it's like a real, like, loner sport. That's what you were saying.
I can't say basically, but around there.
Okay. So what's next for you? What can we be expecting?
Man, catch me next month, August 24th in Mooresville, the main event. Yes, sir. I'm fighting. I don't even know because as a fighter, man, you put me in there with King Kong, cause I'm knock his top off. But I'm fighting a good fighter. He's 6-0. I don't sleep on nobody. So August 24th, Mooresville. After that, I might be fighting in September. Just depending. It all just depends, man.
So when you've been, like, not necessarily new to the sport, but fairly new, you know what I'm saying?
Still fairly new.
Do you guys have to fight more often?
Not necessarily. It's just how you want to be moved. If you want to be moved fast, slow, correctly, and of course, man, I don't know too much about the sport, man. I need a team. I wanted a team. I got that. So, and shout out to them because they doing their due diligence. I ain't gonna lie to you. So it just takes a lot of pressure off me. Or am I doing this right? And it takes a lot of pressure off each other. Like, is he training? Is he doing this?
Yeah.
Is he boom? All we boom? So any paperwork wise, I leave it with them. Social, leave it with them. Talking, leave it with them. As a boxer, you are supposed to train. So yeah.
So you keep your mind on the sport. That's all you focus on is fighting, and they handle the rest.
So yeah, I like to perfect my craft. I like to. Yeah, I like to. Yeah, because as many questions as I get asked about boxing, I don't want to give you nothing bad or like something wrong.
Yeah.
It is, you know what I'm saying? It is a sport, but styles make fights. I ain't about to say sit right here and mimic my style when you got a perfectly good style of your own. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
It's a lot. It's good and bad. Yeah.
It's good to see, like, you into something good though. Like, boxing is a good sport. You know what I'm saying? It keep you busy. You know what I'm saying? So
good. What is therapy?
Word.
It's therapy.
It keep your mind regulated.
Yeah. Not regulated, just on a swivel, man. If I sit and be quiet for at least about 10 minutes, man, I zone out.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm like. It like, you gotta know you, man. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a loner, but everybody got a past. So one of the things that keep messing me up mentally is my mama. She got killed 3 years ago.
Oh man, sorry to hear that.
You good, big dog.
Sorry to hear that.
She got hit by a car.
Okay.
Some things you don't get over. So you just come. I don't know how to talk.
Yeah.
I might know how to talk, but I don't know how to talk my expressions out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be painfully joking, but it's truthfully joking. Like, I joke with you. I might tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie.
Right.
That's how it is.
Right.
That's it. it's there.
Okay, so what's some advice that you can give to somebody that's upcoming in boxing that wants to be in your shoes where you are right now currently? How do they get there?
Learn all you can while you if you doing it for like long. Learn all you can.
Okay.
Learn all you can. So, I ain't gonna tell you not to do it because everybody got money. If you want to do it, and you feel like you can't do it, do it.
Okay, so where can they see your fights? Where can they tap into your socials? How they get in touch with you?
Man, my Instagram is Mr. Muscle Evans. That's the one I'm mostly social on. That's my IG. Facebook, Deangelo Evans. Other than that, I just post everything on Instagram. Instagram shit first.
Okay, all right. Well, I appreciate you doing this interview with me, man. We've been trying to get this done for a while, so I'm glad we got it done. And I wish you luck on your next fight and any fight you got after that. And I'll catch y'all next time on the block. Peace out.